Okay, so you should have seen the first example. I'm just going to do another one. Okay, this is something I just feel like you guys need to see a couple of times. I'm just going to do another example. It's going to be the same process. I just know sometimes that completing the square part can throw people off, so I just want you guys to see it one more time. So in this case, I've got f of x equals x squared minus 6x plus 9. So remember, this is standard form. I need vertex form, okay? So that's my goal here. So I'm just going to rewrite this. So I'll have my x squared minus 6x. Same thing as before. I'll take half of x's coefficient, so half of 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then I'll square it and just subtract it, and then bring down my plus 9. So my x squared minus 6x, half of 6 is 3, and then I'll square it. I'll minus the same thing, so minus 3 squared plus 9. Now, I've got something that I can complete the square with, right? So something squared is going to give me this. In this case, it's x minus 3. I can come over here. If you feel unsure about it, you can come over here and you can just FOIL, okay? So I've got my x times x is x squared, minus 3x, minus 3x, negative 3 times negative 3 is plus 9. Negative 3x's here would give me my negative 6x's. My 3 squared is 9, so I'm good to go, okay? I'll bring down the minus 3 squared. 3 squared is just 9, so minus 9 plus that 9. Those just come down. Okay. Hopefully you guys see how I got this 9. It's just 3 squared. 3 times 3 is my minus 9. Okay, minus 9 and plus 9 cancel out to give us 0. So I've got x minus 3 squared plus 0. Okay. I don't need that 0 here. It's just taking up space. Okay, no need to write it. We're good to go. Here's my original function. So I went from standard to vertex form. Same function. It's just written in a different way because now I can find the inverse of this. Okay, so I flip-flop my x and my y, so x equals y minus 3 squared. Okay, notice because I don't have anything on the end here, I can just go straight to finding the square root of each side. So my life is actually a little bit easier. So I'll end up with plus or minus the square root of x is y minus 3. I'll move this 3 over here by adding it. So I'll end up with plus or minus the square root of x. Remember, it's being subtracted, so I'm going to add it when I move it over here equals y. Okay, so now I'm done. The inverse of my original function up here is plus or minus the square root of x plus 3. So I went from standard to vertex form so that I could then find the inverse of that function.